Good morning, I'm Sapsanamma. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. The government claims of substantial improvement in education sector but lacks concrete plans. Appointment of teachers not included in the budget. Ineffective programs given continuity. Government forms a committee led by former Secretary Trital to investigate properties of Tribhuvan University. The committee tasked with responsibility of putting an end to irregularities. The last and seventh phase of voting underway in the lower house Lok Sabha elections in India. Voting will continue till 6 p.m. 904 candidates in the fray. And Al Hilal clinches second King of Cup champions title in a row, defeating Al Nassr in the final. Their third title of the season after Saudi Super Cup and Saudi Pro League. 203,660 million rupees have been allocated for the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology for the next fiscal year. The government has announced of attaining a substantial progress in the education sector, however has failed to introduce any concrete plans for it. Schools lack teachers for English, science and mathematics subjects, which has not been addressed in the budget. Although the budget for scholarships and daytime lunch have been raised, experts say programs to improve the overall sector seems lacking. The exodus of youths for education has been of great concerns, which the government has remained silent on. Teachers in early child development centers have been working at minimum salaries, and many schools have been lacking teachers. There are 33,000 early child development centers across the country at the moment.
पहिले पनि 10% 11% को हाराहारी अहिले पनि 11% को हाराहारी मान्छे पैसा त थपिएन त्यो हिसाबबाट आर्थिक हिसाबबाट हो नि हुँदैन दोस्रो के हो नि प्रतिबद्धताको हिसाबबाट हेर्नु पर्यो प्रतिबद्धताको हिसाबबाट हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ प्रतिबद्ध को हुने हो त्यहाँ उल्लेख छैन बजेट प्रश्न होइन प्रवृत्ति प्रश्न हो प्रवृत्ति बदल्ने कसरी हो थाहा भएन रूपान्तरण गर्ने भनेर भनेको छ केमा रूपान्तरण गर्ने हो के चाहिँ बदल्ने हो नि हो त्यो बारेमा स्पष्ट छैन रूपान्तरणको जिम्मेवारी कसको त्यो पनि स्पष्ट छैन त्यसैले मलाई लाग्छ धेरै मानेमा अस्पष्ट छ नीतिगत रूपबाट जुन केही कुरा छन् त्यो हिजोकै कुरालाई निरन्तरता दिया मात्रै हो.
The lack of clarity in policies had resulted in Minister for Education, Sumana Shrestha, holding the President's education reform program, saying that there had been irregularities. However, the government announced budget for the same, with plans to continue the program. The budget for next fiscal year includes programs of peer-based learning and career counseling as well. However, it is not known if there have been adequate research for it. The government has also announced of establishing a mega kitchen in every local level, but it lacks clarity for implementation. The government has paid interest towards the irregularities in the land and assets of Tribhuvan University. The Council of Ministers has formed a committee under the leadership of former Secretary Sharada Prasad Trital to investigate the university's land and assets inside Kathmandu Valley. Among the land of TU, the committee will study and investigate the land inside the valley in the first phase. The committee also has the jurisdiction of investigating other properties of the university, including buildings. The committee has been tasked with the responsibility of conducting required study and furnish a report for protection and ensuring proper use and management of the properties of TU. Around 2,000 rupees of land of the university have been abused for several years. Properties of the university have been abused outside of the valley as well. Minister for Education Sumana Shrestha had expressed the commitment of initiating efforts for the return of the land of the university within a month after Kantipur television broadcast news about irregularities about its properties. The issue of encroachment of around 2,000 ropani of land belonging to Tribhuvan University was reported by Kantipur television some time back, following which the university had organized a press conference to urge authorities to help in retrieving the lands. Minister for Education Sumana Shrestha had formed a group of experts and announced forming a probe committee. On 13th of April, the Minister of Education, Health and Information Technology had called upon TU officials to discuss on the same. Now, a probe committee has been formed, but questions are rife regarding whether it will help produce the desired results. More than 2,000 ropani of land belonging to TU has been encroached and used for police stations, private schools, fuel stations and religious institutions, among 18, for years. Despite repeated correspondence from the university, these entities have yet to return the lands. Laboratory School, for instance, has been operating in 108 ropani of land belonging to the university, despite their agreement expiring more than 8 years ago. Another 15 ropani of land along the Bagmati river bank has been used by religious organization Radha Swami Satsang. The university does not have any record of how and when the organization began using the land. Even university officials have exploited the university lands, as the Teachers Association has been renting 27 ropani, 8 ana of land of the university for shutter and nursery businesses. The Staffs Association has also established a building in TU land and operated shutters. 10 ropani, 13 ana of land of Jana Prasashan campus in Tripureshwar has been given out on lease of 32 years for business. However, the university has not been able to collect the rent since almost 2 decades. The university has given 18 ropani of land to Khanipani and 24 ropani of land to KUKL Management Board in exchange for the bill incurred for using water from them. The then Prime Minister Baburam Bhattarai had provided 60 ropani of land in Kantipur for Republican Memorial. 80 ropani of land has also been given on lease to stadium for 25 years. However, the stadium has been built on more than the said 80 ropani. 2 lands have also been used for BP Planetarium, an agriculture center and an eye hospital. The university has corresponded to each of the organizations to return the lands, but to no avail. Public roads have been built in around 200 ropani of land of the university. Their land have also been used for livestock rearing and temples. 125 ropani of land donated to the university in the Nepalese year 2023 have been illegally sold by land mafias and the children of the donors themselves. A settlement has also been established in the land, and despite winning the case at the Supreme Court, the university has failed to vacate the land. The Ministry of Education is now looking over all these issues to reach a conclusion. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, what do you term problems in allocating budget and implementation aspect despite announcement of programs to empower daughters? Your options are A. Announcement sans preparation, B. Trend of fancy slogans, and C. Ways to take credit. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Allegation of sexual harassment has surfaced against record-holding climber Nirmal Purja. Former Miss Finland Lotta Hintsa has alleged Nirmal Purja of sexual harassment. Speaking with New York Times, she detailed one of the incidents at a hotel in Kathmandu where Purja harassed her sexually. In her memoir, published in December, Hintsa, who is also a professional mountaineer, had briefly described about the incident but had not mentioned Nirmal Purja's name. She had mentioned he kissed her without warning and that it was an unpleasant occurrence. With New York Times, she detailed that Purja had led her to the bedroom, pulled off her shirt, trekking shorts and underwear and tried to remove her bra. Purja has denied allegations and called them defamatory. The lack of laws, police say, has limited them from taking action against individuals increasingly using profane language on social media. They say the number of complaints of character assassinations and abuse on Facebook and YouTube, among others, had been on the rise in recent time. According to Cyber Bureau of Nepal Police, in the ongoing fiscal year, it has received 1,500 such complaints. Actions can be taken based on Electronic Transaction Act. However, the police say there is a lack of clear laws to address the main issue. Meanwhile, the Bureau says actions have been taken against those involved in hate spread based on community, religion and caste. Those who have been found sending adult contents to children and distorting women's images for defaming them have also been taken action against. They have also said they are actively on the lookout for such posts and direct such individuals to remove them whenever possible. In this context, in our Public Voice segment, we've asked in several provinces what they would do if anyone used indecent words against them on social media. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
साइबर क्राइममा मुद्दा लिन्छु र कानुनी उपचार खोज्ने छु।
साइबर अपराध हुन्छ अहिलेको कानुन अनुसार, म त्यसै अनुसार चाहिँ उपचार खोज्छु।
अपशब्द गाली बेइज्जती गर्ने मान्छेमाथि चाहिँ म
उजुरी दिन्छु।
चिन्जानको छ भने त्यसलाई सुरुमा एकपटक सम्झाउँदा पनि भएन भने साइबर क्राइम अन्तर्गत कारबाहीका लागि अनुरोध गर्ने।
फेसबुक ट्विटरमा रिपोर्ट गर्छु र साथै कानुनी उपचार पनि खोज्छु।
त्यस्ता व्यक्तित्वहरूलाई म अनफ्रेन्ड गर्छु।
प्रहरीको साइबर क्राइम छ त्यहाँ गएर म उजुरी हाल्छु।
साइबर क्राइममा कम्प्लेन गरेकै राम्रो हो।
तल्लो स्तरसम्म चाहिँ नगइदिनु होला भन्ने हिसाबले चाहिँ सम्झाउँदा राम्रो हुन्छ।
असली शब्दहरू जुन छ त्यो आउन साथै त्यो टिकटक अथवा त्यो फेसबुक ब्यान हुने अथवा त्यस्तो फोटोग्राफ अपडेट हुन साथीकै त्यो एउटा सिस्टम ल्याउनु पर्छ।
साइबर क्राइममा गएर उजुर गर्छु एक अनि अर्को प्रहरी चौकीमा नि गएर उजुर गर्छु।
जसले गाली गलौज गरिरहेको छ त्यसलाई यदि नियन्त्रणमा लिएर कारबाही गर्ने उसलाई कारबाहीको दायरामा ल्यायो भने त यो सबै बन्द हुन्छ।
It is time now for international update. The last and seventh phase of Lok Sabha elections in India is underway. Voting is going on today for 57 Lok Sabha seats comprising 7 states and 1 union territory. According to Election Commission of India, voting will continue from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. 904 candidates are in the fray in the final round of voting for 57 seats. 8 seats in Bihar, 4 in Himachal Pradesh, 3 in Jharkhand, 6 in Odisha, 13 each in Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, 9 in West Bengal and 1 in Chandigarh are being voted on. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, BJP President JP Nadda, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, Union Minister Anurag Thakur, Rashtriya Janata Dal Chief Lalu Yadav, former Bihar Chief Minister Ravi Devi, Aam Aadmi Party Rajya Sabha MP Raghav Chadha, former cricketer Harbhajan Singh, Ravi Kishan, Kangana Ranaut and others have cast their vote. Prime Minister and Bharatiya Janata Party leader Narendra Modi, who has won elections from Varanasi twice in 2014 and 19, is preparing to win for the third time. The fate of BJP candidate Kangana Ranaut from Mandi constituency, Vikramaditya Singh from the same constituency, actor Ravi Kishan from Gorakhpur, actress Kajal Nisad from the same constituency, Union Minister Anurag Thakur, Satpal Singh Raizada, Trinamool Congress President Mamata Banerjee's nephew Abhishek Banerjee will be decided by today's voting. Similarly, all eyes will be on the Punjab Khadur Sabi constituency along with the Prime Minister's constituency. Khalistani supporter Amritpal Singh, who is in Assam jail from that constituency, is also in the election field. US President Joe Biden has strongly defended Israel, saying Israeli forces are not committing genocide in their military campaign against Hamas militant in Gaza, in a rejection of criticism from pro-Palestinian protesters.
Let me be clear. We reject the ICC's application for arrest warrants against Israeli leaders. Whatever these warrants may imply, there is no equivalence between Israel and Hamas. And it's clear Israel wants to do all it can to ensure civilian protection. But let me be clear. Contrary to allegations against Israel made by the International Court of Justice, what's happening is not genocide. We reject that.
In remarks at the White House event, Biden stressed his belief that Israel was the victim dating back to the October 7 attack on southern Israel by Hamas militants. He said U.S. support for the safety and security of Israelis is ironclad. Negotiations have stalled between Israel and Hamas in trying to gain the freedom of sick, elderly and wounded hostages still held by the militants, but Biden vowed not to give up trying to gain their release. Biden has also called for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, something that he reiterated in his commencement speech at Morehouse College on Sunday. He also rejected the International Criminal Court's prosecutor for saying he had requested arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his defense chief over alleged war crimes. Biden in recent months has faced growing political pressure from his own party over his handling of the Gaza conflict, as the Palestinian death toll climbed to more than 35,000 people, according to Gaza's health ministry, and Israel's siege has created dire humanitarian conditions in the territory. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.